Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. I don't feel worthy, but you still call me. Burden on my back, but you won't let me fall. See, this is my confession, not my perfection, but still I rise in your resurrection. I stood at the fire like Moses did, God speaking loud, but I'm just a kid. Tried to hide my face, Lord, I stutter and shake. Said, send somebody else, this soul might break. 40 years in the desert just to hear the name. Carried stone tablets with hands full of shame, but still he used them, though he struck the rock. Still called him friend, gave him that talk. And I ain't no prophet, but I know that fear. Looked in the mirror and felt it clear. But if he walked with Moses through water and flame, maybe he'll use me too, scars and names. I don't feel worthy, but you still call me. Burden on my back, but you won't let me fall. See, this is my confession, not my perfection, but still I rise in your resurrection. Then I think of Paul Saul with the wrath, persecutor turned preacher on Damascus path. He said, wretched man with chains on his soul, but grace came down and swallowed him whole. Thorn in his flesh, still he pressed on. Letters from prison, faith too strong. Weakness was power, he boasted in that, cause he knew who held him, where he sat. I got doubt, sin, I got pride, I got scars, but Paul didn't hide his, he bore them like stars. So I write my verses with tears in the ink, trusting that Christ holds more than I think. Cranmer burned for the truth he once denied. Hands shook in fear, but he found fire inside. He signed wrong once, but he signed right twice. Put that hand in the flame and offered it to Christ. Archbishop in chains, fear in his eyes, but truth ain't die, it just waits to rise. He gave in once, signed the lie, but stood in the end, let that hand fry. And I feel that, man, I've signed weak too. Let silence speak louder than what I knew. But Cranmer stood tall with the fire on his skin, so I'll kneel down low and rise again. This faith ain't clean, it's blood and ash. It's voices that tremble when cymbals clash. But God don't wait for the flawless call. He picks up doubters and he makes them Paul. I don't feel worthy,